Hi class. I know you're really sad. No class today, so I'm here at home and I'm just going to do a quick video and post it on Haiku. Really, today was going to be pretty simple. Number one, you should have your outlines done, so please make sure that's complete. You can just turn that in next week. I'd really like, if possible, for us to kind of continue. I'm not sure what co-op is going to require, so I want to do this lecture. I want you to get on Haiku, and if possible, let's have your rough drafts done, and let's keep moving. So what we're going to be doing today is the canon of elocution. So we started with invention 2 weeks ago. Last week was arrangement, and you should have your outline done. And now this week we're doing elocution. Elocution is where we polish it. We learn different things to help our writing to be more interesting, more fluid, and to flow smoothly. So today for our canon of elocution, we are doing the complete sentence. There it is. So our complete sentence. Okay, the complete sentence has 3 characteristics. It begins with a capital letter. It ends with an end mark. So either a period, a question mark, or an exclamation point. And 3, it is a complete thought. It has 1 main clause, and it has either a subject or a verb. Okay, so the example is a bumblebee flew into Peter's mouth, open mouth. Okay, it's really simple. You guys have taken IEW writing, you've taken grammar classes, you understand what a complete sentence is. If it is not a complete sentence, if it does not have a subject and a verb and a main clause, it does not start with a capital letter, does not end with a period, a question mark, and an exclamation point, then you have a fragment. The one thing to be careful of is not to do accidental fragments. Okay, so please be careful about that. Like, because hungry sharks flashed on the surface of the waves. Well, that sounds great in D&D, but because of what? So that's still a fragment. It's not complete. Spilling the hot spaghetti sauce all over his new shoes. Okay, it's an accidental fragment. Just because you put it with a capital letter and you end it with something like an exclamation point, period, whatever, that doesn't mean that it has a subject and a verb and it has a main clause, okay? So there's no main clause, it's a fragment. That's it, it's basic. Then the other thing I was gonna show you how to do was to convert your outline into an essay. So the outline that I have posted is about Edmund, right? I didn't write out the whole outline, but I was gonna show you in class. So we did Edmund should not follow the white witch. For how many reasons? 3 reasons. Then we had our proofs. Lucy warned him, he overlooked the danger, and he acted in secret. Okay, so those are 3 proofs. Then you have your body, which is your proofs. Ignored a warning. Lucy warned him, he ignored the warning, and he acted in secret. Okay, and then you have your conclusion, which is your summary of your proofs. Well, what does that look like? Well, lucky for you, on Haiku for this week, there's a sample essay, and I was going to write it out. I want you to understand this is not a 5-paragraph essay. I want you to understand this is a very simple, basic, rudimentary essay. Rudimentary means bare bones, okay? Do not give me a 5-paragraph essay. Do not give me more than I'm asking you for. I have a sample essay for you on Haiku. Read it. Take the time to read it. It will tell you exactly how to present your essay. This will be very simple. It needs to be typed in MLA format. MLA format, you're going to have your header, you're going to have your title, you're going to have your page number there with your name. I don't care that we're only doing 1 page. It should still say Watson, 1. You need to get in the habit of that because as we have longer papers, then you're going to have 2 and 3 pages. We do not staple. Please do not staple. What you need to be turning in next week is your rubric, your outline, your Annie chart, and your rough draft, paper clipped together. Then I will grade your rough drafts. I will try to get to them to you by the end of the day Thursday. That shouldn't be too hard. This year I'm not teaching as many classes, so I should be able to get that to you. And then they'll be in your boxes. Go to your mailboxes, get them. Then if you have corrections to make, then the next week you make the corrections and you turn in your final draft. And then all those things will be paper clipped together. Rough draft, rubric, outline, Annie chart, and your final draft, okay? So it's simple. So basically what it's going to look like is you have your outline, and it's, it has our introduction, which is Edmund should not have followed the white witch for 3 reasons, and then our proofs. Lucy warned him, he overlooked the warning, and he acted in secret. So what's your essay going to look like? It's going to look like this. You'll have a title, and then you say, Edmund should not have followed the white witch for 3 reasons. and then you have a colon, or, sorry, a semicolon, and then you write them for 3 reasons. Or you can do for 3 reasons, period, and then you write them. Okay? And they are. The first reason is Lucy warned him. The second reason is he overlooked the warning. The third reason is he acted in secret. Period. That's it. Then you go to your first paragraph. Well, actually, the only paragraph in this one is a very simple essay. Edmund should not have followed the White Witch for 3 reasons. The first reason Edmund should not have followed the White Witch is that Lucy had warned him she was evil. Period. The second reason that Edmund should not have followed the White Witch is because he overlooked the warning. Period. Or overlooked her cruelty, whatever. Period. The third reason that Edmund should not have followed the White Witch is because he acted in secret. Period. That's it. Then you have your conclusion, which is your summary. Edmund should not have followed the White Witch because Lucy warned him she was evil, he overlooked her warning, and he acted in secret. Period. It doesn't get simpler than that. However, please note, you are not writing about Edmund in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Remember, we're using that as our example throughout the whole thread. You are writing about Madeline. So you're going to take your outline and you're going to convert it into that. So say we were doing Peter Rabbit, okay? So should Peter Rabbit have gone into the garden, into Mr. Gregor's garden? Peter Rabbit should not have gone into Mr. Gregor's garden for 3 reasons. Either a semicolon or a period. Because Mr. Gregor killed his father, because it was dangerous, and because, because he could be killed. Period. That's it. Then, Peter Rabbit should not have gone into Mr. Gregor's garden for 3 reasons. The first reason Peter Rabbit should not, well, actually, you don't even say that. You just say the first reason Peter Rabbit should not have gone into Mr. Gregor's garden is because Mr. Gregor was cruel, was mean. Period. Okay? The second reason Peter Rabbit should not have gone into Mr. Gregor's garden is because it was dangerous. Period. The third reason that Peter Rabbit should not have gone into Mr. Gregor's garden is because he could be killed. Period. Then your conclusion is Peter Rabbit should not have gone into Mr. Gregor's garden because Mr. Gregor was cruel, it was dangerous, and he could have been killed. Period. Okay? It's a simple rudimentary essay. Some of us are visual learners, some of us are auditory learners. That's why I want to do this quick lecture for you. This is what we're going to be covering in class, and it's all on haiku. Take the time to look at haiku. I hope you guys have a great day off. Enjoy it, and I will see you next week. Take care.